So today we're in Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor. And why? Because I like the game. It's cool. It kind of takes us back to me childhood. But yeah, that's a story for another day. Won't be a lot of talking in this one because in the spirit of Thomas and Friends, I'll let the narrator do the talking. So stay tuned. Roll the intro.
The ring light hums like a stage light glow. Chats already rolling before the show. I got pixels, dreams, and caffeine pride. On goes the cam, now I'm alive. I built a home in this digital space with
First class engine. Early one morning, Percy arrived back at Tidmouth Sheds, very tired. "Morning, Percy," said Thomas. "You do look tired." "Yes, I am," said Percy sleepily. "I was up all night delivering the mail. It seems like there are more letters and parcels than ever." "Heh," scoffed James. "You're only a little engine. No wonder you struggle to manage those heavy vans. Perhaps Sir Topham Hatt should give the job to another engine, or even Harold. I'm sure they could manage the work." "I can manage fine on my own, thank you," said Percy firmly. "Perhaps," said a voice, "you could do with a little help, Percy." It was Sir Topham Hatt, who had just arrived and had heard everything. "James, you think another engine should help take the mail. I think that's a very good idea, and I'm sure Percy wouldn't mind the lighter workload for a while." Percy was pleased, and James looked smug. That was until Sir Topham Hatt continued. "I'm assigning both you and Percy to tonight's mail run. You can help him collect all the letters and parcels that need to go to the mainland." James was horrified. "But sir," he protested, "I'm supposed to be taking the express in the morning, and I can't do that if I've been busy all night pulling the mail train." "I'm sure Emily wouldn't mind taking the express in your place, James," replied Sir Topham Hatt. "Now the decision is final, so I'll hear no more about it." And Sir Topham Hatt turned and walked away.
Oh dear, James, I bet you're regretting that now, won't you? Not feeling so smug now, is he? No.
Later that night, James and Percy had collected their mail vans and were waiting for them to be loaded at Knapford Station. Percy was trying to explain to James what he had to do, but James was taking no notice. "James, you must remember to collect all the bags of mail at each station," explained Percy. "Sometimes the mail will arrive by road, so you have to be patient and wait for the van to arrive and be loaded into your train before you leave." But James was too busy thinking about getting back to his shed and waking up to pull the morning express. Just then, the guard's whistle blew and the two engines set off. "Good luck, James," said Percy. "I'll manage fine, thank you," James grumbled. Silly Percy, thinking I can't manage a few bags of mail. It can't be that difficult.
Oh, are you sure about that? Right, I'm going to hop out of cab because I find it more comfortable to drive like this. But nothing really stopping me from getting underway, so let's go. 25 miles an hour, yay! Crosby Platform 1 is my first stop. Why does it look like the sun's shining? I think that's supposed to be a moon, but it looks a bit too yellow to me. Almost looks like a sunrise at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, give it the beans, more beans, let's go. Does anyone actually know what engine James is based on? He's made of a black 5. I'll have to hop back inside because it'll just do that glitchy tunnel thing. Hop back out now. Does anyone notice that the whistles differently when it's at a whistle ball? Which I think is quite a neat touch, that is. Bring them down some. Chugga.
Right, let's get all this mail loaded into the vans. Then we can be on our way.
Sure about that. Pick up all the mail. Right, okay. Have I actually got to get out the thing of it? Right you are.
That's all the mail from this station. Let's get going. The sooner we finish collecting all this mail, the sooner I can get back to my shed.
Is that all you think about, is your shed? Right. So, Wellsworth Platform 2 is the next stop. from Good Yards to Wellsworth.
It looks like the station master is waiting for us.
Nope.
Hello, James, said the station master. Some of the mail arriving by road has been delayed, so you'll need to wait for it to arrive. In the meantime, here is the rest of the mail for you. Bother, muttered James. This is sure to make me late now. Come on, driver. We can't afford to be late. Wait, James, wait, called the station master. But James didn't stop. He was determined not to be late and wanted to prove he was better than Percy.
I mean, I hardly think it's a fair contest considering that Percy's a little engine and you can't go as quick. Yeah, I can say Tottenham will be giving James a right rollicking when he finishes.
James arrived at Marron Station, the station master ran up to him looking rather upset. "James," he said, "I've had a phone call from the station master at Wellsworth, and he tells me that you didn't wait for the mail to arrive by road." James felt foolish. "Now," continued the station master, "we have arranged for the mail to be brought here. So please can you wait for it to arrive? It's vital that this important mail reaches its destination on time." This time, James listened carefully, and suddenly an idea came to him. "If I deliver all the important mail," he thought, "then I'm sure that Sir Topham Hatt will say I'm really useful, maybe even more useful than Percy." "Don't worry, sir," said James to the station master. "I promise I'll wait for the mail to arrive and make sure it gets to the mainland in time." "That's a good engine," smiled the station master. "The mail won't be long now, so you'll soon be on your way again." So James waited for the mail to arrive. He didn't have to wait long. He heard a car horn coming from nearby, and then watched as a red post van pulled into the station car park.
Yeah, I gotta go with the van driver. Oh, well, that is the driver.
Soon the important mail was loaded, and James puffed quickly away. He was determined to make up for lost time, but was even more determined to prove that he could be as patient as Percy.
Yes, James, you're not very patient. I will agree with that. I've just realised I'm only supposed to be doing 73. Pick up the bunting mailbags. Oh, they're on the other side this time. Fair enough. And we'll go the proper way. Not even encourage children to go on the tracks now. Held in platform 1. Hit new.